game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium, home of the Ravens in Baltimore, Maryland. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a conference rival from the American, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So Army's offense will get first crack at it here. The Army-Navy game is always full of twists. Last year, just a week after the Black Knights of the Hudson had won the American Conference Championship, a resurgent Navy squad with emphasis took the victory in America's game.
Yeah, Navy put up points early and often and made Army throw the football. And Jesse, we know how that goes. This is not a throw team like that. Neither one of these teams want to throw the ball consistently. Army with 3 picks a year ago because they got put in that situation. I bet they're going to be focusing on that today.
Yeah, there were some games where Army throws the ball just 3 times a game. 3 interceptions. That was the difference. You know what you're going to see in this one. It's triple option Navy, triple option Army. And which defense does a better job playing assignment football and shutting that down?
Give to the fullback. Fights off the defender. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the fullback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up. Just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
On the option. There he goes. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Navy Midshipman offense comes out, and they'll try to put together their first drive of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He'll pitch it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class and this next cycle.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, we're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. After run, now throw. They're working that left side. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
How about the big fella with the hands? You know, those fullbacks are not talked about as athletes, but he shows you he can do a lot on the field, catches the football, gets the first down.
Looking to pass. It's Horvath. Firing to the right, complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Navy! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
This rivalry started in 1890 when Dennis Mikey, for whom the stadium at West Point is named, talked Navy into playing a game in the midst, blew them out.
And since that first blowout, obviously this has been an unbelievable rivalry. So many things about it, honoring the fallen, the march on, the battle of the bands. So many of these things have gone back and forth. But Jesse, the football is phenomenal. Old school offenses that will hit you right in the mouth.
It's pretty cool, too, when you think about the history of this rivalry, because back in the day, these were two of the best programs in college football. There have been national championships. There have been Heisman trophies. Not necessarily the same thing today, but when you think about great rivalries in the sport, this is it right here.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball. And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And some room to work. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And here comes the Navy offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Horvat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. He's got him this time. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. Gashing the D on the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On the option. Here's the handoff. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, midshipman.
First and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quick pass on the jet motion. Nice move there. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Let's look at the big picture for Army. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Coleman. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Hutchinson. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, they hit that deep cross crossing pattern, and a nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
You've got to be able to run if you're the Navy quarterback like Roger the Dodger back in the day.
Yeah, you know it. You came here, you signed up for it. When you go to Navy and you play quarterback, you know what your responsibilities are. And just running the football with some toughness, making great decisions, that is your job.
Navy comes to the line facing second and short. Back to throw, it's Horvat. Caught near the sticks, it's Chapman. Stopped just inside the 25, will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. That is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50 burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Give to the running back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Navy!
Man, I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the option. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. Here comes the heat. Got rid of it just in time.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up. offense nicely. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run the option. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Navy quick to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. It's complete on the right side. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. To throw, it's Horvath. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Big fella moving. Touchdown, midshipman. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Stands in and takes the hit. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And here comes the Navy offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. This time he's got it. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. He wants to go deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unleashes it on the run. it. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, we're 2 quarters from finding out who's going to sing second, and already Army and Navy have hit some high notes. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Army and Navy plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Black Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt. Return. And Navy will go back on the attack. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to pass, it's Woodson. Got a man, it's Hodges. Smashes ahead. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Now the pitch. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get them to the ground.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
That's caught. It's Howard. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bryant. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Goes to the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity.
Touchdown, Navy! And they take it in for 6 more points. goes away as Navy has pushed out this lead and smooth sailing ahead for the midshipmen.
How about Navy handling this moment? This is a huge moment. Obviously, only show went down. Everybody cheering for you. The weather's always awful. Navy's done a great job executing, taking advantage of some Army mistakes, and they got the lead, Palmer.
A big opportunity, obviously, for Navy's program, but also doing it on a national stage. They have come out and they have dominated Army. They're executing better. They've run the ball better. Defensively, they've been stout. This has been impressive.
The option look. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Sends it back in motion, going to the ground. Plows through the defense. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Black Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll keep it on the sneak. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. The give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. And the Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here comes the option. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. Well, the kicking team obviously missed the fair catch signal. The officials did not.
Let's go. Single, single.
Leaves it with the back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dixon.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Out of the gun to give to the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Makes the grab down the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. To the air, it's Woodson. Grab near the marker, it's Howard. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Snap in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense.
So Navy beats Army, and it is tradition for the victors as both teams sing their alma mater. The victors sing second, and that honor will go to the midshipmen. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you work so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot.